Welcome to Freshest Now channel. Today's video is going to be about Development Operation Manager, who is also called as DevOps Manager. Now, if you are interested to start off your career under development operations, now this video is going to be little bit helpful for you because you are going to understand the brief outlook of the role. How is his or her career going to be as a development operations manager or working in development operations, and also you would understand how are they being paid in India and in many other cities in India. So according to the places wise, the salary will be differing. So we would be discussing towards the end of the video. So stay tuned to the end. Now before you understand what does this person do, let me just give you two words which is regardless to the particular role. So Development Operation Manager or a DevOps Manager will be working for the increment of the fundings or for the funding revenue. So to put it into detail, it is all about, let me give you a brief definition of a Development Operations Manager. It is about maintaining or optimizing the operational revenue or about the increasing of the revenue. So this is the basic outlook of what the person does. Now we would be heading over to the definition part so that you would be understanding it a little bit clearly. Now heading over to the definition. So Development Operations Manager is somebody who would be managing and also optimizing organization development process in order to increase the funding revenue. So this is the main parameter of the role. So you have to understand. So in regards to this parameter, Development Operations Manager or the Department of Development Operations would be working or assessing upon. So in order to become a Development Operation Manager, you need to be working upon your various sides of skill sets and other managerial roles to understand the role and also to implement it to work it in an efficient manner. Unless and until you work efficiently and show up a progressive report, you would not be showing an increment and bringing a development to that particular organization or to that particular client which you are working with. Another key point which you can also understand is that this person, DevOps Manager, would be managing all of the operational aspects in assessing and also knowing about the in detailed criteria in developing or increasing the funding. So this is another aspect of what the person or what the role is all about. Due to prior research, the DevOps Manager would be overseeing all of the processing and also as to how it is being assessed by the department and then being processed. So this is another key element of a DevOps Manager. Now that you have understood a brief outline of the definition of a DevOps Manager, we would be now heading over to the next section, which is about the skills part. There are few major skills that you have to inculcate in order to start your career in development operations. So you may not be heading over to the direct position of a DevOps Manager, but on an entry level basis as well, you need to start inculcating these skills over the years of experience. Only then you will be taking a leap in your career. The first set of skills are going to be about having a good research. Doing a good research as to how the sources are being taken, how the funding is being implemented, and how the funding is being processed in the first place. So these are the basic outline core element or the core skills that a DevOps Manager should be knowing. So heading over to the skills part, having an excellent editing skill and also proofreading about the funding reports or the documentations, mastering of the Microsoft Office, particularly Excel, because you would be working with various other documented reports and other sorts of organizational reports. So in order to know and understand all of these documentations and also assessing Microsoft Excel in a very proficient manner. The next one is about demonstrating budgeting and finance skills. So obviously the role is all about increasing the funding revenue. The person will eventually understand about the budgeting and also how you would be financing the particular document or financing in that particular sort of environment in an eventual and proficient manner. So this is how the skill set are being aligned with, and this is how the person should be eventually understanding it and processing accordingly. Unless and until you have these major skills which are listed here, you wouldn't be understanding the role in a very efficient and in detailed manner. To work in an efficient and a proficient manner and also to excel in the work to whichever you do, you should eventually make sure that your skills are made into action. So that is why you need prior experience in these skills and also working on various other projects or working with various other clients, so that your skills will be demonstrated, and as they are put into action, you would be eventually knowing what are the mistakes that you have to resolve with, what are the documentations that you can change, what are the quick accesses that you can take up for the quick documentation and the processing part. So all of this you would be eventually knowing only if you are undergoing through a particular sort of experience. So these skills would be helpful through your experience journey. The next section which we are going to look into is about what does this person do. So in order to become one, you should understand the role in detail. Not just the definition part. You should understand what the role is carrying and what it will look like in the future as well. So to understand this particular slide or this particular points which are mentioned here on the screen are going to help you. So the first section is about the design and implement staff development strategies. So knowing about the various strategies and how they are being implemented is the prior role. So strategy implementation would be eventually knowing as to the processes, patterns, and what are the trends which are being associated with it. So you would be understanding the various associated processes, stages, and also the patterns and the trends which are being aligned with the implementation of the design. A DevOps manager also assists in the hiring processes and evaluate the prospective candidates. So you would be also taking up the managerial role, or we can say head in charge in a very simpler language, in assisting or evaluating the candidates to taking up into their team. And also they must develop training materials and also existing workers in according to work with the strategies or the policies or the regulations which they have already developed, and putting that into action with the cooperative guidelines or whatever the guidelines that the company is assessing with have to be taken up as a responsibility by a DevOps manager. So a whole of a responsibility, we can also mention it as taking up as a leadership skill, is one of the most or the prior component part of the job of a DevOps manager. So through this leadership skill only, you would be assessing, evaluating, and then processing with all of the policies and the regulations to the hiring candidate in a very efficient manner, so that in further or in the long run, the candidate will be eventually working with the team to understand the core perspectives and how it is being assessed with. Along with that, you would also be letting or knowing the candidate to understand the guidelines and know how to process those guidelines when you are working with the particular documentation. Now, if you are interested to become one, here are some of the tips or here are some of the things that you need to consider in order to become one. So if you are interested to become a DevOps manager, these are some of the points that you can note them down and you can start assessing them and putting them into experience. Now, to put into action, the first and the foremost thing is having experience with code management, code merge, and also other quality checks. And along with that, having other relevant prerequisite components, you should also be doing quality checks, continuous integration with automated deployment, and also management of the tools which are being used like SVN, JIT, Artifactory, ServiceNow, etc. So all of these which are considered as the tools for management or also to be documented for various other reports, you would be eventually assessing and knowing how to manage and also let your team or the client which you are working with understand as to how these tools are being processed for the user-friendly purposes, or it can also say that how it is being accessible, processed and understood to the user or the client. Experience in managing application development, software delivery lifecycle, and also infrastructure development and also administration. So inculcating leadership skill will be useful in this part. So administration is going to be one of the core essential potential or a core point for a DevOps manager. So in order to know that, you should eventually be taking up the administrative part whilst having a leadership skill as well. So leading a particular team or leading a particular project under the documentation is very essential. So running up with management and knowing as to how the tools have to be assessed also is going to be a part of the DevOps manager role. Another key point is managing data and also providing material for all of the development purposes. So this is going to be another core part of a DevOps manager. So if you are interested, you can follow this tip, some of the note points or key points, and then you have to put them into action. Unless and until you put them into action, your experience would not be counted. The next set we are going to now head over is to the job roles which are associated with DevOps manager. So if you are interested to become a DevOps manager, you have to understand what are the job links which are interlinked with a DevOps manager. So a developmental operations manager are associated or is associated with managing all of the operational aspects of the fund development department and overseeing the 3-person team. So you would be in the funding department and also knowing how these being are processed, documented, assessment. So these are the 3 main parts which are being interlinked. Then tracking the foundation proposals and all other reports, also called as knowing about the material processing and how to know or how to be very sure enough that your materials are being processed is by taking up necessary internal and external deadlines. As to you have to know the guidelines, and through that you have to know how they are being implemented by keeping up following deadlines to meet the institutional funding. So in order to give a progressive outlook for the company or the client, you should eventually make yourself to meet some particular deadlines so that you would eventually understand the other perspectives and make the documentation necessary for the implement of the funding. So the whole department will be eventually working in alignment with the deadlines that you have been assessed with. So these are the job roles which are being associated, or these are the key points or the key roles which are associated with the career or the role of a DevOps manager. Now from here we will be understanding what are the pays or how are they being paid in India and in major cities. You would also understand how the career is taking a leap over the years. According to the experience only you will be further growing, and according to the organization only you will be paid. So in that basis, the pay scales which I am going to now mention is just on an average basis in India and in major other cities in India. The source is taken from PayScale, and you can check their website if you are willing to know more about the job role and also how are they being paid. And now we would be looking into the average pay of a DevOps manager in India. It is around 20 lakhs per annum. So it is just over a good start. It is the best start which we can say. So if you are interested to become one, you can inculcate all of the skills which we have just covered in the video, and then you can start off with and starting from an entry level, and then you will eventually take a leap. If you have any other suggestions, you can place them in the comments, and please stay tuned for more videos like this. So subscribe, and thank you for watching.